Hi guys, welcome to this short video about the question if such a typewriter mechanical keyboard is really working over long time. I mean, I'm not talking about if it's failing, I'm just talking about if this is something which you can work efficiently over long time without getting tired, without doing too many mistakes like typos, these things. I think there is not much question about if it's beautiful. It definitely is. I would say we have so many different color pattern. I mean, it's not super dark. If I made this darker here inside, you would be able to see the many different patterns. We have even some moving patterns. Absolutely amazing, really beautiful. So no question about that. But the question again is if you can really work efficiently for a long time with this thing. By the way, the brand and the model is Watermelon WM87. It has even 3 different connection possibilities. We can use it with Bluetooth, we can use it wired, and it has even a 2.4 gigahertz dongle inside. So 3 different possibilities which you can choose here. And maybe to compare the old keyboard which I've been using, that's the one here. You can see same or pretty much same size, was also 87 keys, but it was a little bit wider, and this is the first reason why I switched. There are in total 3 reasons why I keep it, and I'm going to show you and explain you why. Again, that's the first reason. It is a little bit smaller than the old one, and so I have a little bit more space for this ergonomic mouse pad here on the right side, which is perfect. But you can definitely see there's a difference between these buttons here. I hope I can hold this with my knees here, and the buttons are smaller than here. That's definitely a disadvantage. That's something which you cannot negotiate. It is as it is. I would say the likelihood that you miss a button and you like fall in between is much higher than with this one here. I mean, you are not really going in between. I think it has never happened, but it happens a lot that you are like just hitting the corner here. And I would say the biggest disadvantage of this typewriter keyboard here is the escape button. That's the one here on top. Here the escape we had always on the left top, and so you can almost hit it with your whole hand. You know, when you're touching down with your whole hand here in this area, you're hitting the escape first, and when you do the same thing here, then you're hitting this color regulator and not the escape, unfortunately. So I would say that's the biggest disadvantage. Yeah, one more disadvantage, but it doesn't really bother me. I have solved this in the meantime. I can show you that too, and that's the fact that we don't have an elevation here. I lift this up here and you can see I'm using some wood here to elevate the back of this keyboard here with some rubber bands. It keeps it safe in place so it doesn't move. Usually, of course, we have this kickstand here, something like that. I have really no clue why they didn't add it to this keyboard. I hope they will come out in the future with one where they have it. Maybe also an option without the color changing, the large button here. Maybe something on the side or so would have been nice, but I still love it here. The only disadvantage is what you can see here regarding the colors. I mean, we have really beautiful colors, there's no doubt about that. But the problem is there is no single steady light where you can just change the brightness here and it will stay the same. As you can see, I mean, of course you can also turn the light off totally, but with all the full light options, I mean, I think there's even just one, it is changing the color. It doesn't stay red or blue or green or so, there's nothing like that. And the only way to do that is to download the software which is included It comes actually even with two software. One is the firmware updater and one is the real software when you can adjust it. And if you want to know where you can do that, I can show you that. You have to go here on the left side into this light mode, that's important, and then use the static and then choose the color. Let's say here, this one here, and we can see now we have this single color and it's not changing, and we can adjust the brightness here from totally dark to very bright during the day, and it's not changing the light anymore. But of course, as soon as I hit the button, it will go into one of these color changing modes, unfortunately. But the software definitely helps, so I keep it here. In general, regarding the speed of the typing and the accuracy, how accurate you're hitting these keys here, I would say they are very similar. So overall, I would say after a month or two where I'm using this new keyboard here, I would say 1 or 2% slower than with this one here. And I think it will stay the same. I will probably never reach exactly same speed and same efficiency as with this keyboard here, but still my decision is to keep this one because first, it looks much nicer. Second thing, it is a little bit more narrow. And third thing, that's something which I haven't been talking about, and that's this volume controller. You can see that here. When I rotate this, it is moving up and down the volume, and that's super helpful. Of course, you have this or similar thing with combination of keys here up and down, but this thing here so much nicer, so much easier to use. I hope you can see that when I'm rotating this thing. This helps a lot. So as a bottom line, again, I will keep going with the typewriter keyboard, even though the normal keyboard would be a little bit, maybe 1 or 2% faster and a little bit more reliable. But the main thing is the beauty of this typewriter keyboard and also this volume button here, which is awesome, and of course the different connection possibilities here. And so I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing of this Wattymillion WM87 typewriter keyboard down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.